Seen the geometry of cutting tool. Different angles are there. What are the advantages of different angles are there? What are the advantages of those angles? What is the application of those angles we have seen? Then designation, tool designation we have seen. Now we will go for the cutting models. Different cutting models. The two types of cutting models are there. One is orthogonal geometry and another one is the oblique geometry. What is mean by the orthogonal and what is mean by oblique? Orthogonal is perpendicular. Orthogonal is word says it is a perpendicular. The two basic methods of metal cutting using single point cutting tool are orthogonal 2D and oblique 3D. Orthogonal cutting takes place when the cutting edge is straight and perpendicular to the direction of cutting, lathe, cut-off operation, straight milling, etc. If cutting edge is inclined less than 90 degree to the line normal to the cutting direction, then cutting action is called as oblique cutting. If you see the figure, see this is the direction of cutting and it is tool is perpendicular. Now this is the direction of cutting, it is inclined, tool is inclined to that tool is inclined to that direction of cutting. See, this is again same way. Direction of cutting is where the direction of cutting and where is the tool position that you have to see. This figure indicates orthogonal and oblique cutting. Now what is the difference between that? If you 2D in two-dimensional figure, if you see the orthogonal cutting and oblique cutting in two-dimensional, orthogonal cutting and there is a difference. Orthogonal cutting is cutting edge of the tool remains normal to the direction of tool feed or work feed. Cutting edge of the tool remains inclined at an acute angle to the direction of tool feed or work feed. Next is direction of chip flow velocity is normal to the cutting edge. The direction of chip flow velocity is an angle with the normal to the cutting edge of the tool. This angle is known as chip flow angle. Here only two components of forces are acting, cutting force and thrust force. So the metal cutting may be considered as a two-dimensional cutting. Here three components of forces acting on this on the workpiece or tool: cutting force, radial force and thrust force or feed force. So the metal cutting may be considered as a three-dimensional cutting. Orthogonal cutting examples are parting off operations, broaching operations, sawing operations, straight milling operations. Here examples are lathe turning, lathe drilling, etc. are the examples for the oblique cutting. The shear force acts in smaller area, shear force acts on larger area. The cutting edge being oblique, the shear force acts on a larger area, thus tool life is increased. This is the main difference between oblique cutting and orthogonal cutting. Now we will go into depth of metal cutting through orthogonal cutting. If you see the figure, what it shows, it is generally, if you see, it is a shaping machine. Workpiece is there, tool is there, this cutting edge angle, inclined rectangle, and shear plane is there. Now this is, so they see that this is TC after chip thickness. This is the velocity of the tool. This is T0 is the depth of the cut. This is the rake angle, and this is the shear angle. These are the different elements which are shown on this figure. Same is here also. Shiny surface, tool face, where is the tool face, tool and rake angle, everything is there. All these things are here and here are same. Now simple 2D model, here also same thing is there. mechanism produced by shearing process along the shear plane. This is clearance angle, workpiece, shear angle, then this is rake angle, this is the chip thickness, this is the depth of cut, and this is the velocity. The rough surface, chip, shiny surface, below the shiny surface, shear plane. Again, these angles, these figures are there continuously. We will see that TC, T0, shear angle, alpha, rake angle, and clearance angle. So the outward flow of the metal causes the chip to be thicker after the separation of the parent metal. That is, the chip produced thicker than the depth of cut. Now, cutting ratio or chip thickness ratio. Shear angle may be obtained either by photomicrograph or assume volume continuity, no chip density change. LC, WC, TC, and L0, W0, and T0, and W0. हे जर म्हणजे व्हॉल्यूम इज सेम, हे जर केलं द विड्थ सेम आहे आणि व्हॉल्यूम इज गोइंग टू बी सेम असं जर बघितलं, कटिंग रेशियो इज इक्वल टू R इज इक्वल टू T एज अ T0 अपॉन TC इज इक्वल टू LC अपॉन L0, LC अपॉन L0. and chip reduction coefficient, cutting ratio R, and this chip reduction is 1 upon R, that is equal to TC upon T0. Measure length of the chips easier than thickness. Area of chip is equal to depth of cut into feed per revolution. Depth of cut, length of cut नहीं. In turning, now you have seen this. Same here, this is phi, this is alpha, and this angle, if you see this, is phi minus alpha. Sin phi is equal to T0 upon AB. Sin phi is equal to T0 upon this AB, and cos of phi minus alpha is equal to TC upon AB. So chip thickness ratio T0 upon TC is equal to sin phi upon cos phi minus alpha. Correct? ते कसं आलं हे दाखवण्यासाठी इथे दाखवलेलं आहे. अँगल BAP 90 minus phi plus alpha, आणि BAP आणि ABP is equal to 90 minus ABP is equal to phi minus alpha आलेला आहे. करेक्ट. याला ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, दिस इज कम्स फ्रॉम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. आता चिप थिकनेस रेशियो इज R is equal to थीटा और फाय म्हटलेले ते लक्षात घ्या. T1 upon T2, T1 is equal to H upon sin theta, T2 is equal to H upon theta minus alpha किंवा phi minus alpha. R is equal to T1 upon T2 is equal to H upon sin theta upon H upon cos phi, that is equal to sin theta upon H cos alpha plus sin theta. म्हणून मग R cos theta is equal to sin theta r cos theta divided by sin theta divided by sin theta is equal to 1. R cos alpha by tan theta or tan phi is equal to r sin alpha is equal to 1. Tan theta is equal to r cos alpha divided by 1 upon r sin alpha. dpb is equal to 90 minus 5 minus alpha. Normal 90 minus 94 5 minus alpha. Now this is figure we have seen. Shear plane length is equal to shear plane length AB is equal to d0 upon sin phi. Shear plane angle phi is equal to tan inverse of r cos alpha divided by 1 minus r sin alpha. This derivation is asked one time, so you go again, you check this derivation again and again, because it is asked for 6 marks in I think May 2018 or 2015 something. Now velocity relationship, shear velocity is there, Vs is the chip velocity, shear velocity, Vf is the chip flow velocity, Vc is the coating velocity. These are the different velocities are there. Vs is along the shear plane, shear velocity, chip flow velocity along the chip relative to the tool, chip relative to the workpiece, and cutting velocity, tool relative to the workpiece. These are the three speeds, velocities. And for that also, जैसे हमने T0 अपॉन डी सी किया है, वैसे एनालिटिकली वी सी अपॉन साइन 90 minus 5 minus alpha is equal to Vf upon sin phi is equal to Vs upon sin 90 minus alpha. Vc upon cos phi minus alpha is equal to Vf upon sin phi. Vf is equal to Vc sin phi divided by cos phi minus alpha, or is equal to, as Vf is equal to Vc into R, or sin phi upon cos phi. Vs is equal to Vc cos alpha कथा कशाला ही ट्रिग्नोमेट्री काढली त्यांनी बघा. व्ही एस ह्या डायरेक्शनमध्ये, फाय डायरेक्शनमध्ये व्ही एफ दिस डायरेक्शन अँड दिस इज व्ही पी व्ही सी, दिस इज फाय, दिस इज अल्फा, ह्याच्यातून अल्फा आहे म्हणजे ह्या 90 डिग्री जर केलं तर दिस इज 90 मायनस अल्फा, मग हा 90 मायनस फाय होईल, कारण 90 मायनस फाय झाला, याच्यावरनं काढलेले त्यांनी. आता मग त्याच्यामध्ये व्ही सी काढलं त्यांनी, Vc upon Vf upon sin phi. ॲनालिटिकल यांनी दाखवलेलं इक्वल. आणि सी डी इज इक्वल, सगळ्यांसाठी सी डी हा इक्वल आहे. मग व्ही सी आलेला आहे साईन 90 मायनस फाय मायनस अल्फा. व्ही एफ साईन फाय आणि व्ही एसशी रिलेटेड करून साईन ऑफ 90 मायनस अल्फा. करेक्ट आहे. ह्या याच्यामध्ये बघा इथं ही सी डी कॉमन आणि म्हणून इलेक्ट्रिकल हे दोन्ही इक्वल दाखवले. म्हणूनच त्याचं काय झालं मग व्ही सी अपॉन 90 हे सगळं जर सॉल्युशन सॉल्व केलं ट्रिग्नोमेट्रीच्या हिशोबाने व्ही सी अपॉन कॉस फाय मायनस अल्फा इज इक्वल टू व्ही अपॉन साईन फाय आणि व्ही एस अपॉन साईन 90 मायनस इज इक्वल टू कॉस अल्फा. मग ह्याच्यावरनं काढलं आणि हे व्ही एसचे रिलेशन्स काढले विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू व्हेलॉसिटी कटिंग स्पीड बरोबरचे रिलेशन्स काढले. व्ही एफ इज इक्वल टू व्ही सी इंटू आर आणि व्ही एस इज इक्वल टू व्ही सी कॉस अल्फा अपॉन व्ही एस हे रिलेशन्स काढले आपण. म्हणजे फ्लो वेलॉसिटी इज इक्वल टू कटिंग वेलॉसिटी इंटू आर, शियर वेलॉसिटी इज इक्वल टू कटिंग वेलॉसिटी कटिंग कॉस अल्फा डिवाइडेड बाय कॉस ऑफ फाय मायनस अल्फा. आणि मग त्याच्यानंतर वी आर व्हेलॉसिटी आपण बघितलं. नाव वी हॅव गॉन थ्रू द कटिंग फोर्सेस. व्हॉट आर द कटिंग फोर्सेस गोइंग टू ॲक्टिव्हिटी? एफ सी इज द tangential force in rotation of shaft. ft is the thrust force and fr is equal to radial force. शेपिंगमध्ये आहे आणि हे लेथमध्ये आहे. एफ सी एफ टी आणि एफ आर. आपण आता टर्निंगच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये आणलेलं आहे. एफ सी इज इक्वल टू एफ टी इज इक्वल टू एफ एफ आणि परपेंडिक्युलर टू एफ एफ. एफ सी इज द कटिंग फोर्स ॲक्टिंग इन अ व्हर्टिकल प्लेन. एफ सी इज द cutting force acting in a vertical plane and tangential to the work surface, also called as tangential force or tangential field force. Ft tangential force is equal to Ff field force or thrust force or axial field force acting on horizontal plane parallel to the work axis, and Fr is the radial or radial force. Fr, this is the radial force. Also acting on horizontal plane but along the radius of the work axis, along the axis of the tool. F is the resultant. Ft axial field force, Fr radial field force, and Fc. Turning forces on orthogonal model, same thing is there. तीच मगाची जी फिगर आहे ती दाखवलेली आहे. एफ सी टँजेन्शियल फोर्स, रॅडियल फोर्स आणि लॉंगिट्युडनल थ्रस्ट फोर्स. एफ सी, एफ टी आणि एफ आर. नाउ मेकॅनिक्स ऑफ चिप फॉर्मेशन फॉर acting in 2D orthogonal. Friction force F and normal force N, shear force Fs and normal force to shear Fn. It is assumed that resultant forces R and R dash are equal and opposite in magnitude and direction of collinear. For the purpose of analysis, the chip is regarded as an independent body held in the mechanical equilibrium by the action of two equal and opposite forces. So R is the tool exerts upon the chip, upon the chip, and R dash is the workpiece exerts upon the chip. Chip is in equilibrium position. म्हणून मग इथं परत आलं FC झालं कटिंग फोर्स, FT thrust force, F frictional force, N normal force, FS shear force and or to shear, आणि angle between R and N, angle between R and N is beta, and R between R and N is beta. Resultant forces, addition of vector addition of F and resultant R, vector addition of F and R dash. Forces acting on chip must be balanced. R dash must be equal in magnitude. R dash must be opposite direction of R. R dash must be collinear with R, that is R dash is equal to minus R. Coefficient of friction between tool and chip, mu is equal to F upon N, and friction angle related to the coefficient of friction, mu is equal to tan of beta. Fn, Fs and Fn cannot be directly measured. Forces acting on the tool can be measured, Fc and Ft. Fs shear force which acts along the shear plane is the resistance to shear of the metal cutting in forming chip. Fn is the force acting normal to the shear plane, is backing up the force on the chip provided by the workpiece. F is the frictional resistance of the tool acting against the motion of the chip, and it moves upward along the tool. And N is the normal chip force. I will suggest that I will send now a link for this PPT. It is better you go through this PPT. If any problem is there, then you call me so I can explain you. Okay, thank you.